Jadi cucu. Menantu saya kerja sana.
Yang Berbahagia Emeritus Professor Tan Sri Dato Dr. Nik Mustafa Raja Abdullah, Vice Chancellor of Asia E-University, Professor Dr. Johari Ali, Deputy Vice Chancellor of Asia E-University, Professor Dr. Kim Ki Chan, Chairman of the International Council for Small Business, Deans, HODs, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. A warm welcome we bid to our distinguished guests to the appointment of Professor of Practice, Professor Dr. Kim Ki Chan. I am Singita, the MC for today's ceremony. On behalf of Asia E-University and the organizing committee, we would like to extend our sincere appreciation for your presence at this special occasion. A very happy Teachers' Day to all our educators present here. We shall begin our special occasion with the Dua recite. Without further ado, we shall call Mr. Budiman to recite the Dua. Please welcome Mr. Budiman.
Thank you, Ms. Anita. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and a very good afternoon. Let's begin our prayer with the Kitab Al-Fatiha. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين، والصلاة والسلام على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. اللهم إنا نسألك سلامة في الدين وعافية في الجسد وزيادة في علم وبركة في رزق وتوبة قبل الموت ورحمة عند الموت ومغفرة بعد الموت. اللهم حمل علينا في سكرات الموت ونجاة من النار وكفى عنا الحساب. اللهم اغفر لنا ذنوبنا ولوالدينا وارحمهم كما ربيانا صغيرا. Ya Allah, Ya Rahim, praise be to Allah, the Lord of the world. Peace and blessings be upon our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam and his companions and for those who followed his example. On this blessing afternoon, in conjunction with the appointment of Professor of Practice, we seek your blessing for a flawless progress of this event from the beginning to the end. Ya Latif, Ya Kareem, please bless us with your tawfiq and hidayah. Please guide Asia University to greatness, peace, glory, and prosperity in this world and the hereafter. Make us responsible, intellectual, grant us with valuable knowledge that will be beneficial to others, and please forgive us for any of our wrongdoings. Ya Munzilal Barakat, preserve us from any threat and disaster, and we seek to you, O Allah, security and prosperity on us, our leaders and our country. Please accept our deeds and please reward us accordingly. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار والحمد لله رب العالمين. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
Thank you, Mr. Budiman. Without further ado, I would like to invite Emeritus Professor Tan Sri Dato Dr. Nik Mustafa Raja Abdullah, Vice Chancellor of Asia E-University, to deliver his welcoming remarks.
Very good afternoon, everybody. Especially I would invite the guests to this auspicious occasion on the appointment of Professor of Practice to Dr. Kim Ki Chan from South Korea. I don't need to make a presentation on Professor Kim because we have a special speaker to introduce you guys. What have he achieved, what has he contributed to the field of entrepreneurship. But I'm going to let the Dean of School of Management to read his very lengthy CV. It is indeed a privilege to be given an opportunity to say a word of welcome to all of you, to share with me the joy of appointing Professor Kim Ki-chan, a very respectable and accomplished academician, and confer him the highest honor in any academic institution, a professorship of practice. This is rather new to me because I don't come from this kind of stream of appointing professor of practice. What I came from is that we have only professor, associate professor, and assistant professor. We don't know which is professor of practice or professor of not practicing, whatever it is. But whatever it is, this professor is supposed to be the highest achievement of anybody in the academic institution. So we are not going to call you professor of practice, but we're going to call you Professor Kim Ki-chan. Right? Okay, this is I think the third professor of practice that we have conferred so far from this institution. Just to honor somebody who has contributed substantially to the academic world, in academic publication, teaching, and at the same time who has contributed a great deal of ideas to the development of or linking institutions to the industries. And Professor Kim has demonstrated that where he was involved in large companies like Samsung, Hyundai, Motor, Bosco Energy, and Queen Bank. That's a bank that you have consulted with. And at the same time, Professor Kim never leave his academic trademark. Published in reputed journals, write a book, and at the same time, he contributed voluntarily to become editor-in-chief of a journal of what do you call it? That journal? Asia, Journal of Small and Medium Business, I think. That was a great contribution to the academic academician as a whole, who has who needs that kind of an avenue to project themselves in the academic world. So to be able to provide the leadership for the journal and to contribute your time as an editor-in-chief, I think it must be a worthwhile achievement for you. Okay. From my own experience, I had some experience with being on the editorial board of some reputed journal in the US. But I tell you, it takes a lot of time to solicit papers, to edit the papers, to read the papers, to find the reader, to find the referees for the papers, and finally to make decision whether it is worthwhile to publish the papers or otherwise. But it's a worthwhile experience for academic, then I would believe all academics should be dreaming of at least sit on this one of the reputed journal, and you know what I was talking about. A real contribution to society, to knowledge and so on. Alright, so at the same time, Professor Kim not only served on the industry, on the academic, at the same time he was sit on advisory panel for Korean government in the National Economic Advisory Council. The President of the Republic of Korea. That is indeed a big honor for you to sit on that committee. It's not easy to be chosen as one of the advisors to the President. Okay. So I think you have made your presence in complete cycle. Serve on the government, serve voluntarily in academic work, serve in the industry, and that really triggered us to honor you with the Professor of Practice of Asia University. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Tan Sri, for the welcoming remarks. Ladies and gentlemen, it is with great pleasure that we gather here today to honor the appointment of Professor Dr. Kim Ki-chan as our distinguished Professor of Practice. Before we proceed, let us reflect on the illustrious accomplishments and remarkable background of Professor Dr. Kim Ki-chan. I would like to extend a warm invitation to Professor Dr. Raihan to introduce Professor Dr. Kim Ki-chan to us.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Very good afternoon. It is indeed an honor for me to introduce Professor Kim Ki-chan to all of you. Kim Ki-chan brings with him a remarkable career spanning over 35 years of dedicated service and esteemed roles in both industry and academia. In the industry, Ki-chan has served on the boards and as an advising professor to leading corporations including Samsung Electronics, Hyundai Motor, POSCO Energy, and KB Kookmin Bank. For the government, Ki-chan also served as chairman of the Innovation-Driven Economy Division, the National Economic Advisory Council (NEAC) to the President of the Republic of Korea. Currently, Prof Ki-chan holds the title of Emeritus Professor at the Catholic University of Korea, reflecting his long-standing commitment and significant contributions to the institution. His broad engagements include prestigious appointments such as International Chancellor at President University Indonesia, Chair Professor at Assis University Korea, and Visiting Professor at George Washington University, Washington, D.C. His academic reputation is further highlighted by his roles as a visiting scholar at globally renowned institutions such as Harvard University, Wharton School at the University of Pennsylvania, MIT, and the University of Tokyo. These experiences have profoundly enriched his teaching and research, bringing valuable perspectives to his students and colleagues. Prof. Ki-chan's contributions to academia are also evident through his editorial roles in several prestigious international journals such as the Asia Pacific Journal of Small Medium Business Studies and the Journal of Small Business Management. His scholarly and professional achievements have been recognized with numerous awards. These include an official commendation from the U.S. Association for Small Business and Entrepreneurship in 2019, the ICSB World Conference Best Paper Award in 2017, a Medal of Honor from the Korean government in 2012, and being named one of the Korea's management gurus by Meteor Economy in 2009 and 2011. Prof. Ki-chan has also served as a board member and since 2023, the chairman of the International Council for Small Business, ICSB. In recognition of his extensive experience and substantial contributions to both the industrial and academic spheres, Asia University is proud to confer upon Prof Kim the title of Professor of Practice, and we applaud his achievements and are excited to see his ongoing impact and leadership in this new capacity. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Professor Dr. Rehan. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for the highlight of our ceremony, the presentation of the letter of appointment to Professor Dr. Kim Ki-chan by the Vice Chancellor of AEU. Let us welcome Emeritus Professor Tan Sri Dato Dr. Nik Mustafa Abdullah and Professor Dr. Kim Ki-chan to the stage. Thank you, Tan Sri and Professor Dr. Kim Ki-chan. Next, we would like to extend our warmest welcome to Professor Dr. Kim Ki-chan as he delivers his inaugural speech in his new role as the Professor of Practice.
Good afternoon, distinguished guests, my friend. Thank you very much. First of all, Honorary Professor Mustafa, Vice Chancellor of AEU, Professor Dr. Johari, Deputy Vice Chancellor of AEU, Professor Dr. Ryan, Dean, Global Management AEU, and my older friend, actually I am respecting him, Pansri Raman is also here. And my spiritual boss, Dr. Zakaria is here. Actually, Dr. Zakaria invited a Korean delegate from the president of Kotra in Malaysia here. Yeah, thank you very much. And then the distinguished guest professors, my friend. I really honored to be here with you. So I cannot imagine to be like this. While I am listening my history over some years, I have thought about myself. I was so happy. Just because of love. So I don't think that I can do many things. It's because of my friend made it. So, like this. So that means that movement to I am because you are. Maybe 10 years ago, when I was here, I have discussed with them about humanity or the mission of company. So with many professors of Malaysian University. So then while I'm talking with them, they told me about how important humanity is in the company. So I got a lot of inspiration. So I made a humane entrepreneurship theory. So then I think Malaysia is a founding country for humane entrepreneurship. So based on discussion, 2015, when I was president of ICSB, I proposed a humane entrepreneurship declaration at the United Nations. So then the 2016, I made it at the United Nations. So I proposed the United Nations to declare about the humane entrepreneurship for young generation, creating business. So at that time, many professors in the United States left us, why? What is humane entrepreneurship? Now the UN adopted the humane entrepreneurship to create business for young generation. World Bank Human Centered Management. Even last year, when I am invited to OECD in Paris to establish a people-centered SME policy. So then I was a keynote speaker for humane entrepreneurs. So now this year, ILO, International Labour Organization, because we are collaborating with ILO to discuss about the humane entrepreneurship and the social justice in Geneva, June 27. So like this. So then yesterday night, I couldn't sleep well. So how to say it? So I summarized my speech today. In summary, first, company over the people, by the people, for the people, shall up Paris, branch the branch. If you want to be a sustainable company, please be humane enterprise. Means over the human, by the human, for the human. So yesterday, I created and I created 12 questions, 12 agenda today. The 12 agenda spend almost 1 hour. So then which of these do you want to hear? So please pick. That's the 3. I will say about the 3. The 12 I will read. What is a professor like? This is agenda 1. You know, professor is a compounding word of pro and professor. Pro means in advance. Professor means speak. Professor is a person who speaks about the future in advance. If you are interested in the definition of a professor, I will talk this one. You can choose. Number 2, where does the source of innovation come from? This is it. Number 3, do you want to build a greater company? Number 3. 4, what is the secret to creating a great organization? 5, who is exactly a disciple? So you think that the disciple, yeah? So 6, what is Jim Collins' method of creating a great company? 7, so what are the conditions for deciding? 8, CEO, are you manager Or are you entrepreneur? 9. What is the enemy of a civilization? Another is humanity ultimately pursue innovation. So, the 2, 3. Oh. What is the secret to creating a great organization? Please give a big round. Thank you very much. So I like the number 4. Yes. Number 4 first. So number 4. So what is the secret to creating a great organization? Then I will tell you the secret to creating a great organization. Then first, who are the top 5 leaders in the world who have created a great organization? Who is top 5 great leaders? For example, Mohammed, correct? Must be top 5 leader. But who else? For Jesus, Buddha, Confucius. Okay, I think we are. Then, what do Jesus, Muhammad, Buddha, Confucius have in common? This is the humility. Excellent. Anything else? So I don't like the high-tech. The more high-tech we have, the more high-tech we need. I am talking about art. Art is empathy. Not yourself, you really, that's right. But I think that they succeeded in raising disciples. Jesus is the only 12 disciples. Even though one of them betrayed him. He raised his disciples well, which is why the church is growing to this day over 2,000 years. So then what is the secret to creating a great company? This is 8 disciples. This is answer from Jim Collins. So then the humane entrepreneurship is about raising disciples. If you can succeed in raising disciples, then that's it. You are talking about innovation, risk-taking, collectiveness. How to realize innovation? How to realize collectiveness? How to realize risk-taking? If you are emphasized with your employee, if you can give empowerment to employee, if you are enabling them, they are going to be innovative. They are going to take risk. They are going to make innovation. They are going to make money. And you can share some more with them. And this is the culture. So this is the agenda one. What else? Okay, and I will choose. So Jim Collins Tim Collins called this discipline. This is about raising disciples. Leaders must focus on discipline to raise disciples. Tim Collins called a company that humbly nurtures people to a level 5 great company. The way to grow a great level 5 company is to practice humane entrepreneurship. As I mentioned before, Jesus has only 12 disciples. Buddha has 10 core disciples. Are you aging disciples? So then 2.5 billion, 2 billion people believe in Christianity, Jesus. 1.6 billion people believe in Islam. 600 million people believe in Buddhism. Hundreds of millions are no Christianity. What they have in common is their disciples. Pay attention to your people as disciples. Businesses are people. The company performance depends on so how to realize? I have the presentation right here. Sorry? So I will show. I have 5 minutes more. Okay, so then like this, the humane entrepreneurship concept is evolving or best practice. So then this is first track. So go to the first page. Yeah, so then at the United Nations, I share the humane entrepreneurship. So we have the Humane Entrepreneurship Declaration, 2016. The first declaration is done in meeting. So then I think the humane entrepreneurship, regarding humane entrepreneurship, founding country must be Malaysia. Then so it's like so then the humane entrepreneurship what is the vision of organization? Vision of company is to make common people to create uncommon things. So then so my motto is always no player is bigger than the team. How to collaborate? Think about the Philippines, empathy, empowerment, enablement. So then who is the worst people for humane entrepreneurs? So you know how much is the stock price of Microsoft today? 420. But 10 years ago, stock price of Microsoft was only 29, 18. Why? Inhumane leader of CEO made a good company very better. But now, new CEO, Satya Nadella, is empathizing with the people, empathy, empowerment. So then the stock price is 220 times as expensive as the before. So then the human entrepreneurship. Okay, so then my mission is as a chairman of ICSB here, advancing entrepreneurship worldwide. So then when I was chairman of innovation driven economy at the NEAC, National Economic Advisory Council, I was here. So then I am asking Korean government to adopt domain entrepreneurship policy. Now OECD is adopting this concept. So actually if Malaysia is adopting humane entrepreneurship more, I think your company, Malaysian company, is getting easier for innovation. So then OECD, ILO, is evolving like this. Hopefully, AEU, what is E stand for? Entrepreneurship. So today, AEU, Asia Entrepreneurial University, must be AEU. So, thank you very much for your opportunity time. Thank you for my idea, my theory, with your student, with the Malaysian country. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Professor Dr. Kim Ki-chan. Thank you, Professor Dr. Kim Ki-chan, for delivering such a profound and insightful speech. Your expertise and visions will undoubtedly propel us towards even greater heights of success.